G'day guys, welcome back to these videos. You know, everybody was impressed with that last one that I did on that Nintendo special with all the boards, you know, with Nintendo. You go, man, that was a big, nice collection of Nintendo boards, you know. But I can't believe you were hanging crap on them too. Mate, I just say it as it is, man. I'll just say the truth, you know what I mean? I've done a lot of games, man. A lot of games have come from my hand. Yeah, man, we can only see your hands. We can't see your face. I said, mate, I'm not like that dentist. You don't show his face. You know, he's brushing his teeth. Okay? And as I said, I'm always trying to bring out good quality topics. They were impressed with, my mates sent me their stubby holder, you know. And he goes, how cool is that, you know, for your beers? I said, yeah, I normally put Corona because I'm fully vaccinated when I drink it. So, yeah, before I start, you know, the old saying is, you need to get a yum-cha into ya. Okay? You need to get a yum-cha into ya. So, there you go. There's another yum-cha pour, you know. But, yeah, as I said to you guys, mate, it's always hard to come up with topics to talk about. So, yep, cheers. Okay, what's in the box? Absolutely nothing in this box at the moment. The reason I'm making this video, let me throw it over there, was I've got a board on eBay. It's a Terra Cresta. Here it is here. Okay, this is a Terra Cresta. Okay. There it is there. There's the paperwork. Okay. And the guy, he's actually a Dutchie. They make good beers, mate. Trust me, I've drank enough of their beers to know about it, you know. Yeah, man, yeah. Trust me. It's like Carlsberg. I've drank enough Carlsberg in Malaysia too, because they make it there, you know. They brew their own crap there, you know. But it's so hot where they just go, they go down like water, you know. It was like a fat kid on a fucking seesaw. This is an original board, I said to the guy. Because when I say something like I said in my videos, on my eBays and that, they're originals and all that. What happened was, in my other videos, they rip out the labels off the boards when they're bringing them in back in the day. And the reason they were doing that is, and they were taking that off so they could bring them in so we don't have to pay GST or it was sales tax back in the day. It was 31%. You can check one of my other videos, mate, I've been around. And it was 31%. So they were, by ripping that off, they were disguising on what the game is. So a lot of the labels had come off, or what they do, they also send the EEPROM separately without the board. So they were just saying it's electronic parts. So you're not paying 31%. Now, for us in Australia, it's only 10% GST, which, mate, to me, to walk in the park, it's loose change, and you get your money back on the GST. Back in the day, sales tax, no, you never used to get sales tax back. You used to cup it in the kulu, mate. Big time, you know. Your fucking kulu was the fucking bleed. So that's what they were doing. Yeah, man, what's it got to do with the guy there? No. Easy. How you can tell an original is the colour of the shade of the board. The colour is a bit darker board, basically. It's darker. Basically, it's a darker board. And sometimes they will write whatever. I've got another one to show you guys, okay? So this is the original, okay? Now here's the bootleg, okay? This is a bootleg board. Now check the bootleg out. The 68,000 is different to that, okay? Over here, see that? It's slightly different. Okay, it's a different thing. That's a proper Motorola, old school Motorola. It's more expensive. Okay, you can't tell the colour of the board, of the shade, because digital cameras, oh yes you can. Digital cameras don't like certain colours. Trust me on that. So you can see this is a darker green board, and this is a more different shade of colour board. This is more of a bootleg type looking board. They are identical. Is 100% rip off of the original, basically. I'll flip them over on the B side. Everything, you can sort of see that the amplifier is different to this guy over here. I can't do two things at once. Okay, you can sort of see around here, slightly different to the original one. Check that out, the way the layout over here is. And you can sort of see that the colour is different on both sides. And you can see that they've got running the old Mitsubishi tape over the EEPROMs. So yeah, you can sort of see it's different. Okay. That's how you can tell the difference on bootlegs. It's the shade of the colour, okay? Now, have a look at the workmanship here. See all that? You can sort of see this other board runs different. The way the resistors are, they're slightly different in there, in the design, basically. If you don't believe me, You can't get any more, two boards identical. One's original, one's the bootleg, basically. I'm going to show you. I'm going to hold it here like this for you guys, so you could pause it. And okay, there you go. You can pause it. Now you can put this one in scene and look at it, you know, and you go backwards and forwards and checking this out. That's why I make these. Oh, shit, I fucked up. What is this episode? This is season 3, episode 17, part 27, bootleg versus original. Fuck, I fucked up, man. Heck, all the scripts, man. So, yeah, so you can sort of see it. This is a bootleg, okay? A basic bootleg, you know? So you can tell by the colour of the bootleg. But like I keep saying to you guys, all right, you won't notice the difference, okay, between an original and a bootleg in the game, in there, you know? Back in those days, mate, you would have noticed the difference, mate. It's like, I'm going to say something else about hookers, but I can't go that far down. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so I'm actually doing it for you, for this guy in Holland, because it's a good question that you asked. What is the two difference? And as I said to you, I'll flip it over the other side. I'll hold it in so you guys can sort of zoom in it, you know what I mean? And you can pause it. Okay, I'll hold the other guy with my other hand. I'll hold it in there. There you go. Well, in camera view for you. It's a bit better there. And I have a sticky nose. You can sort of look at it, the difference in, you know. You can sort of see the resistors are slightly different, the way they've done it compared to the original. But if I'm full of shit, hang on, wait. Here's another one. Okay, this one here. Oh, shit, I just stepped on a board. Again. Okay. Now, this one here. Okay. This one here is called, what the fuck? Megamax. Hey, hang on, it's Megamax, I wrote it. Now, have you noticed the CPU is the same as that other Terra Cresta, basically the Motorola. So you can sort of see this is sort of similar colour in the green, but this one here, they left the stickers on this board. Basically, they didn't rip off nothing off it, but this board has been screen printed. Okay, this is a more newer game than Terra Cresta, you know what I mean? So it's a bit more newer game. I haven't uploaded this for sale. It is for sale, basically. You know, it's a clean board. But yeah, this is another Nichibutsu board, you know what I mean? So, again, it was all because of the importing of the sales tax. Because it's expensive when you're paying 31% and you can't get the money back on your GT or your VAT for other countries or people, this and that. It hurts, man. It hurts. You get anal fucking bleeding, you know what I mean? So as an operator, how do you justify it, you know what I mean? When you're operating a lot of machines out there, you want to make some coin out of it, you know? That's what these were there, you know, entertainment to make money. And also, by the way, these are the original Japanese feet that they used to come with in the boards. Mate, you don't believe me, Google it, ask others. Mate, there's a lot. These are the original McCoys. Every time you used to get a game from Japan, these are the legs. Okay, I've been collecting them. I don't know why, but yeah, I've been collecting it. But yeah, these are the original legs on this board, basically, how we used to get them in a little plastic packet, basically. So that's one of them. But hang on. As I said, I'm doing it for that guy, basically. But hang on, I'm doing it now for another guy. This guy, nice guy, lives down the road, okay? Here's a Final Fight, okay? This is an original Final Fight, ROM board, and the security chip, okay? And the bottom base, you know, it's a CPS-1. I'll fucking show you what a CPS-1 board is for those guys who just started watching my crazy videos and the drugs and all that crap. Okay, now this one here is a Street Fighter 2 World Warriors. It's a 3-layer system, and that's the CPU board down the bottom. Have a look. I've made a video on CPS-1. I don't remember what season it is. Just look it up. I don't care. Okay, so what happened with this guy? Yeah, man, what's this got to do with what you're talking about? Okay, back to this scenario. This here, Capcom had the base, it's the CPU, ROM board, and security chip. This guy had one of these, okay? He had one of those boards in a Final Fight because the girl the person I know who sold it out of Hong Kong had her stamp on there. It was all original Capcom. It was another release. So they released it on one of these platforms because it was a popular game. They re-released it again. And he's telling me, you know, mate, it's a bootleg. Dude, I'm telling you, this is the real McCoy. It had original mask ROMs with Capcom written, everything. No, it's a bootleg. So what does this bloody Stronzo, this Malaka do? He goes, trust me, man, nice guy. goes and buys himself a fucking bootleg. This is a bootleg Final Fight. I haven't used the Goo Goo Juice. I just got it about a week or two ago. And he goes, yeah, man, this thing was working and it's not working now, blah, blah, blah. I said, mate, why the fuck did you buy this shit? You had an original board and you end up buying this piece of shit. You know what I mean? Good, the stubby holder's holding the board up. You know, he buys this. So have a look at this piece of shit, okay? So I still can't work out what section does what out of this, you know what I mean? Compared to, you know, this, you know what I mean? So you got to mean that's the ROM board, you know, and the security in that. This one here, I've got no fucking clue, you know? I found one RAM chip fucking on this board. One fucking leg was bent in a fucking socket. It was hanging out like a fucking, you know? But I can't work this thing out. And I'm going, mate, you had a good one. Yeah, man, you know, I thought it was a bootleg. Fucking hell, man. Don't you watch my videos? You know, have a look at this, okay? They do what they've done, you know? As I said, this is, check this out, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm just showing you. Why? Okay, it's cheap, but the thing is fucked, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to work out what the hell this thing does, okay? What section does what off the game, you know what I mean? Because I know this is the section off the program because you got the 68,000 and you can sort of see that's close to the program section. This is the audio section like I keep showing to you. This might be graphics, whatever. I'm still trying to get my head around what does what. Because what's happened with this is the characters are there, the game plays, and that, but the characters, there's no colour in the characters. They're like just black characters going across the screen just in black, you know what I mean? So I thought I'll show you this one here. You know, you can sort of see some work has been done on it. Okay, I know that's a reflection. I can see some work's done on it. You can sort of see a bit of track rot here, basically. But I'm going to have a quick geezer. If I can't fix it, I'm just going to say, mate, just take it back. But I couldn't give a fuck, you know. So that's one of them, you know, the Final Fight, you know what I mean? So sometimes buying a cheap board doesn't mean you're going to get something decent, you know. Oh, what else can I... Oh, here we go. Okay, here's another one. This one here, hold it this way. This one here is Tiger Heli. Okay, it's like the beginning of time. It's like the beginning of Twin Cobra and Flying Shark. It's like this is the start of it. You know what I mean? Tiger Heli it is. You know. So Google it up. I'll put it down the bottom how you spell the name and that. This is a bootleg. Okay, this is a bootleg. But you know what the joke is? Have a look at the edge connector that the guy's given me. It's called Slap Fight. Slap Fight and Tiger Alley are the same freaking boards. Change the EEPROM, change the program, same looking board of everything. But Slap Fight, Google the game, and then I think I've got one. I think I showed one. If not, I'll try to find where it is. It's in one of my boxes and that. But again, you know, a different game, same adapter. So sometimes you could buy a game that could have one. You could have one adapter to do two games, basically. So you don't need adapters all the time, basically. You know, this one's up. Oh, this one's got no audio problems. I've got another one. I can't find where it is. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I can't find it where it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, basically. You know what I mean? So yeah, interesting on that one. You know. So what else was there? Oh, another one. Okay, another one. Where the fuck is it? Oh, here it is. All right, another one. Remember a while back in another video, I had egg on my face on this one. Okay, this one here. Remember Mania? Yeah, man, we've seen that Mania. You're pulling it out, it's same materials, mate. I had egg on my face. This looks like a scramble connector, you know, the old Konami classics. Hey, was I friggin' wrong? The pinouts is different in the buttons. So we plug it in and the buttons wouldn't work. What the fuck? So player 1 is actually on player 2, some of the buttons, and player 1 is on player 2. So they're slightly different. So I got the boys from Geeks PC, they're going to make another one for me, just for Exciting Hour Mania. So yeah, I had egg on my face because I went to the guy who lives not far down the road here. And I plug it in, he goes, oh, the buttons don't work. What do you mean, man? Because I didn't test that out on my board. Yep, it powers up, gave him the edge connector, off I went, you know. Yep, was I fucking a clown, you know what I mean? So then what happened was, you know, so I said, all right, I'll get the boys to make an adapter. So he's gonna make a few adapters for me, because I got a couple of bootlegs Exciting Hours. Okay. I'm going to show you another board. Okay, here's another one. Okay, now check this guy out. All right, now this board here, this is Sleena. Okay, Google it, have a look at it. It's a game. It's It's a Tecmo game, I think. Yeah, Tecmo. Yeah, Tecmo. Okay, you guys who made, Rygar and all the others, Bomb Jack and all this. This is one of their boards, okay? It's, okay? I've got a couple of these, okay? So this is an original, okay? So, so hang on, let me flip it around so you've got to sort of see it a little bit better. Hold it there, whatever. I'm flipping it around, man, you're getting us through. Now, at this segment, we've got a special guest. Now, the special guest is... What's a special guest? Remember last week's special guest that came out of the elephant's arsehole? Now, check this guy out. This one here, no shit, is a bootleg Sleena. Okay, you can play back the video, you can sort of see the board layout. This is a bootleg Sleena. Again, it still came out of that elephant's arsehole, Check that out, man. Check it out, All right, this is a bootleg, okay? This is how I got it from that other guy's board. I haven't done anything, I haven't washed it or anything. But, yeah, so that there, again, compared to the original, how close is the bootleg and the original and the bootleg? You know what I mean? They never reinvented the wheel. They always copied the same layout, like that Nichibutsu, you know what I mean? Down to the tack. But you can sort of see the resistors, certain areas that they didn't get right, you know what I mean? But look at this guy now, So I haven't done anything with that other board, but I thought I'd share you guys with this one too, you know what I mean? But as I said to you, what do you expect? They're that old, mishandled, whatever, but this board's worth fucking nothing. You know what I mean? It's worth nothing, you know what I mean? If you want to use it for parts, yeah, it's good for parts, for donuts, like I've used some other boards and that. But, I'm not trying to promote, originals or the bootlegs. I'm just showing you that sometimes an original or a bootleg's easier to repair. That's what these videos are. Which is better, the bootleg, or repairing on this and that on custom chips. But, if you put a bit of love into something, you'll fix it all up. But, yeah, I screwed myself on that last one. Okay? But as I said, I couldn't believe that Mania it's not a Konami classic, you know what I mean? So, yeah, on that note, I at least admit my stuff-ups, Really, man, I do admit them, It's not the pills or whatever. But I'm trying to look around trying to see what else I can find to talk about, But as I said to you guys, if you don't, you can go subscribe, cheer, give me the thumbs up or the fingers or whatever. As I said, I'm trying to find good products to talk about. That final fight, I just haven't looked at it. I had a geezer at it. I don't know what to do with this guy. I'm just going to handball it back and say, mate, you buy shit, this is what you get, So always drop me a message if you've got questions between the original bootlegs. I'll always answer it. If I don't know, I'll say, dude, I've got no freaking clue. So, yeah, as I said, pinball machines and video games is a passion. Thanks for watching these videos. Again, as I said, I've been a bit late. I will shoot some more out slowly, so I've got more topics to talk about and all that. So, yep, thanks again for watching, guys. Cheers.